Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to do an updated guide on Altan. We're going to run him through Ice Golem to show you what he can do when he revives people. We're going to put a YOLO, you only live once team, so people die off with 2 Royal Guards and he brings them back to life. We're also going to play around with him in Arena right now. I am in only Gold 4, so we'll look over his gear. We'll talk about how I geared him and what's going on with him. Let's look at this team. I brought in Tyrant because I want the increased defense of 60% so we can make him hit even harder. Is it necessary? Not really. We don't have to have it, but it's kind of fun. And we're going to bring in Seducer just for the hell of it because I love Seducer. We're going to get that block debuffs. Let's see if we can even do magic here. Okay, they're pretty slow. I don't know how far we are down in Arena, but they are pretty slow, and they look like... Okay, at least they can take a hit. They can take a hit from Seducer. We're going to do our increased defense and shared damage. There we go. So now Altan is ready and primed. We got a 60% increased defense. They've got a negative 60%. Same kind of thing you would do with your attack champion. You would buff up with Arbiter or Duchess and get that increased attack of 50% to make them stronger. We drop them down. Let's see what we can hit for. We're going to go for Duchess here. 104. Not too bad. I'm normally hitting for like 130 earlier, but 104, 104K, I will take it. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and put it on auto. We'll find another team. I kind of feel like I need to get up to Platinum Arena to really do justice so we can fight people that have higher defense, you know, higher champions all around, because I feel like these guys that I'm fighting here just aren't that strong. Let me see if we can refresh and find somebody that's down here that shouldn't be down here. Okay, now these guys are going to be strong. We've got, okay, this is going to hurt actually. I don't think we're going to be fast enough. They don't have a Torment, so let's go. We're not going to get... Yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll get an increased speed, Tyrant, and Altan. Okay. Now, there's no guarantee. If Lysandra gets us, it's really hard to come back from that. So we'll see. And then Mountain King is going to pretty much blast us up. And he's weak affinity to Mountain King, so he can't even take out Mountain King. We just need to take out this Reviver right here. Let's see how it plays out really quick. So decreased defense, good. Didn't get it on Mountain King. We got resisted. We're going to increase ours and do shared damage. We're going to hit Arbiter. We're going to try to take out Arbiter. Bam. 94K. Like it. I like it. Not bad. I would like to see 130 more. Whoa. Look at that. Mountain King tried to hit. We had shared damage, sure. But Altan has almost 5K defense. And Mountain King didn't look like he crit. I didn't see it there. But he didn't hit very hard at all. So that might just be this Mountain King's build. Maybe that's why. It's just not built up enough to do a lot of massive damage, but Altan just shrugged that right off. Okay, let's just end this and see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and hit 92K there. Nice. I was hitting harder in some other battles, but I'll take it. I mean, a 90,000 hit is pretty hard. Now we're hitting a weak affinity, though. Altan is magic. He's hitting force here, so he's going to get glancing hits. It's not going to go too well. We're going to do less damage, too. As you saw, just a weak hit of 10K. So it's going to be really hard for Altan to take on a Mountain King. But that's all right. There we go. We didn't get a weak hit. We did 38K. He didn't have a decreased defense on him. Let's see if we can find somebody else to have some fun here. So that, I was scared at first, but not too bad. We do have, I don't know, some of these teams just don't look, they don't look that well-rounded, these teams here. All right, let's go fight these with what I have. There's no Torment here, so we don't have to worry about us speed boosting. There we go. Boost it up. Turn meter boost. Drop all these down. We're going to get our shields up. And we're going to see what our boy can do on Gorgorab. We take out their Reviver, right? Oh, 102. Nice. So I love it, man. I love a champion that can dish out crazy damage and take damage. It's a lot of fun. And not just necessarily for Arena, but 148. There we go. Now, she's not going to have a lot of defense on her. So we hit Skull Crown for a 148. That's pretty insane. But Altan is about to take 2 bombs to the face. Come on, Altan. Nope, we got it. It's over with. Not bad. Let's get into... We played around enough here. Let's talk about his gear and get into Ice Golems. We'll go over to Ice Golem. Where are you at? Dungeons. Ice Golem. And we'll talk about Altan and why he is so amazing. I've got him on this team here to run through. There's no heals on this team. So if they die, hopefully Altan can bring them back to life when we're fighting the side minions on him. A lot of people have been asking me about him since he was changed a little while back. They want a new guide on him. And so what he got was a new aura, which is really amazing. Increased defense of 33% in all battles. He's a defensive-based champion. He does all his damage based off of defense. He has 1,000, pretty much 1,400 defense. Let's talk about his skill 1. 75% chance to decrease the attack by 50% for 2 turns on a skill 1. Very strong, very powerful. If you are running any kind of clan boss team, you always have a decreased attack. But Altan is pretty much tippity top up there with Terrell as far as clan boss attack down. He is one of the best ones you can get. Not only does he do this based off of defense, his skill 2 does a really heavy hit, attacks one enemy, but places an increased defense buff of 60% on all your allies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. It is very, very strong because it hits so hard based off of defense, gives you this, and then if you kill somebody with it, you get a shield buff on all your allies with 20% of their max HP. Very fun, but that's not it. That's not all he has. He has a passive that if any of your allies are dead and he kills somebody, he'll bring a random ally back to life with 30% HP, which we're going to try to see here on Ice Golem. Then we're going to take Altan into Arena. We're going to talk about the gear I have on him, how I built him, and we're going to see some cool numbers. Also, if all your allies are alive and he kills somebody with any of his abilities, it doesn't matter, skill 1, skill 2. If he kills somebody, he'll reset the cooldowns on all his ability, which is basically just resetting this move right here. So you get another hard nuke again, and he can put up shields again. All right, let's get into it. Let's show you. So any kind of clan boss team is always going to have a decreased attack of 50%. That's how you do more damage on the clan boss and get further in the rounds, unless you're playing an unkillable team. Always, always you will have a decreased attack. And that's with Altan, Terrell, Bogwalker, Veteran, who else do we have? Jarrig, and anybody else I forgot to mention. Now what I'm hoping here is our 2 really fragile Royal Guards will die, and Altan will have the opportunity to bring them back to life. That's what I want to see. I want to see this happen. Now again, we have nobody in lifesteal gear, nobody that can get back life whatsoever. So we need to make sure we also don't get hit with a reflect here. She's going to block. Good. So we're good with that. So Altan, the reason why he's so good, any kind of defense-based champion in this game is great, especially if you can outfit them with, say he had lifesteal gear on right now and was hitting really hard. You can take the hits, you can dish out the damage, you can go through Nightmare Campaign with them, you can take them into the clan boss. That's what you do in clan boss, right? You have really high defense, good HP, really good speed, you know, whatever speed you want to put your speed at, if you want to do counterattack team, whatever. And then you make sure that you're dishing out the damage with War Master, Giant Slayer, and Altan can do that. Altan can stay alive, put out the regular damage like this, and then he's one of the best attack down champions in the game. He's probably the best attack down champion in the game. Him and Terrell are amazing. Right there, Altan would have brought somebody back to life if somebody was dead, if we had somebody down already. But this team's not doing too bad. I mean, look at the time. We're at 100. We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're already kind of starting to work on the boss. Not really yet, but we'll see. We're gonna have some people drop soon. I hope we can at least complete it. I really do, because I know Umbral Enchantress here is gonna die. We only brought her in so on wave 2 she could block. Whoa. Okay, not too bad. So that she could block the reflect, so that Altan doesn't kill himself trying to do like a 100k hit on somebody and then get up to the boss and he's down to 20% HP. But all in all, you can see how strong Altan is in this game in general. Super strong. Same thing with Rosin Scarhide, same thing with Martyr. You know, it's no different. Those kind of champions, they can do damage based off of defense. You build them this way, and then while you're coming up, if you want to, you can have them in lifesteal gear. If you're going to roll them in a regular clan boss team, then you're going to have them in lifesteal gear as well for clan boss. And they just don't take hits, and then they heal back for so much. It's insane. It's really crazy. Now, again, we don't have any way to heal back, so I'm hoping we can survive here, and Altan can be, the 2 Royal Guards will die, and Altan can be the last man standing and bring them back to life, and we can beat the boss with, 4 out of 5 up, something like that is my hope. But I don't know. Maybe we won't make this. Maybe I was too happy about this, thinking that Altan could clear it, and maybe we need a little spot heal. Maybe we need a little bit of spot heal from taking damage. But if we can take this guy out and he can't do a decreased defense, we'll be set. But we need to put some work into him. Sure, do that. Take out a Royal Guard. Now let Altan, come on. We don't want that decreased defense. Okay, Altan's going to bring somebody back to life right now. Right now. Good job. Good job, Altan. You did it. And they're still alive. Okay, now it's kind of getting sketchy, though. Whoa. Now we're in trouble. We're going to get a decreased defense for sure. And they're going after Altan instead of this Royal Guard because of the HP levels. That's not good. Come on, go after this Royal Guard. This is not good. Come on, Altan, this is your time. He's got a decreased defense on him, though. 56K only because he's got a decreased defense. We could have hit a lot harder. We got to increase defense back up. We need to shrug this off, but he's gonna apply it back. He's gonna apply it back up. That's not good. Come on, come on. He's still alive. He's still alive. No, he feared. He got feared and didn't apply it. Okay, we're gonna be okay now. Altan's bringing somebody back. Here we go. Bring him back. Nice. And we got shields up. He did it with his A2, so he brought somebody back to life. And if you kill somebody with his A2, we get shields of 20% of our HP. Boom. That's it. That's how you do Altan. Wow. That was kind of sketchy. I was really scared. Let's go look over at his gear and what I have on him. We're going to look at champions. So he's a fun, phenomenal champion. I do have him in some pretty crazy gear. I do. Now, I didn't go crazy. I didn't go high with critical damage. I went high with defense instead. I did play him before with critical damage gloves, but these gloves have defense and a decent amount of critical damage. I did play him with critical damage neck, but these have good defense with a good amount of critical damage too. So they kind of fill both roles. And at almost 5,000 defense, he can really take hits, and he can really do well in the clan boss if I had lifesteal on him, or if I had battle or somebody in there really keeping him up. But he is in Savage Gear, so Savage Gear ignores 25% of the enemy's defense. So let's see what the rest of his gear here. We have just basically speed, crit, and critical damage. Speed, crit, same old stuff. This chest is really good with crit, which I needed the crit, and 60% increased defense. Again, we saw this one earlier. This is really good with the crit, the speed, and the critical damage. We've got an accuracy banner, and we've got, again, defense and defense on his ring. We could probably put a better ring on here to get even more defense from something, but he's doing okay. Altan is doing okay. That's all I've got for him. I've got his masteries over here, but for these masteries, I went down for critical damage just because I wanted to play around with them in waves, bosses, and in arena. Obviously, if we're going to go the clan boss route, you're going to go War Master always with the clan boss because that's what you're doing the massive amount of damage with, along with his hits. And then you're going to heal back lifesteal gear off of this as well. And then you could go this. You could still go this defense mastery. This is more of an arena and clan boss mastery here. That way you get a chance to counterattack back. But if you're running a lot of counterattacks, you don't have to worry about that. But in arena, you always want to counterattack back because you're going to take damage. And you don't want anything that'll proc torment in arena. You don't want to get additional life or turn meter increase or whatever from any of these other ones. But this is a good build. Again, if you wanted to go clan boss, you're going to do this type of build, but you're going to go War Master. Or if you don't want to worry about trying to get a counterattack every once in a while, go support. Go down here to extend, not debuffs. Go down here to lasting gifts to extend the duration of any buffs that you cast. You can do that for Altan as well. You can extend his debuff, his A1 too. That will work. And then you can pick up whatever else you want to pick up in the support tree. Those are basically the builds for Altan. That's what you got. That is it. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you think about Altan and the damage he was dishing out and the damage he could take based on what he's got here. Thank you so much. You all have a great, wonderful night, and I will see you all on a video soon.